Jumbo, fellow adventurers, Mike Dooley, and your thoughts become things. Time for spiritual tune-up where I answer your questions. By the way, thank you everybody for replying to my question yesterday as to whether or not you would like just Q&A or agenda A to Z, my talking points, or some of you had the idea, one of you had the idea of me actually doing a live coaching session, I guess perhaps one day a week, so that we could see some application to a volunteer's personal dilemma, issues, questions. So I'm going to percolate all that, continue to offer your questions. Now it's time to answer one of your questions. Post your questions below, and they could be my talking point tomorrow. Today's question may at first seem irrelevant to most people, but I beg to differ. I think it applies to all of us, including myself. Mike, I'm in too much pain to move. Physically move. This person can't move 1 inch without excruciating pain. And as I thought about the situation that this brings about, I realized to a degree we all have some kind of a pain. Whether it's fear, sadness, heartbreak, depression, maybe your pain is boredom. And it brings about a paralysis. And suddenly it blinds us and blights us to all that's magnificent in the world. Suddenly it robs us, because we let it. It robs us of our ability to count our blessings and celebrate while we still have life on earth, this heaven floating through the cosmos. I should say hurling through the cosmos. So I've got 3 things that will apply perhaps to anybody who has ever momentarily dipped in or out of this paralysis brought about by some type of pain. First, realize that you're being distracted from heaven on earth. There is always cause to be happy. If it's a physical pain you're feeling right now and you can literally not move an inch, as this questioner stated, without nerve spasms sending electrical painful shots through your body, you still have today. How many people won't get today? You still have other faculties. You haven't lost your mind. You're not in a vegetative coma. You're not in a nursing home surrounded by caregivers and you don't remember your name. You have books. You have the internet. You have music. You have friends. You have laughter. You have kids. You have memories. You have a future, because where you are is not who you are. Don't let boredom, don't let a broken heart, don't let a cancer diagnosis, don't let severe pain blind you to all that's there. It's still such a beautiful world. And I know that that can sound like I'm naive and I'm stupid and I just don't get it. No, I do get it. And I know it's hard. I know it's almost impossible. But it's not impossible. And what you're dealing with right now is not an accident. It is a gift. It is an invitation for you to go within, to step it up, to play at another level, to count your blessings. You are an eternal being. You will live forever and ever. This is not going to be the case. And if you get happy now, and you can, if you get happy now, the healing will be automatic. Automatic. But wherever you stub your toe towards happiness and you have that, yeah, but, take it, take the bait. Yeah, but what? Yeah, but what? Somebody else broke your heart? Yeah, but what? This has happened 4 times before. Yeah, but what? Now you're 50 years old, 60 years old, 80 years old. But what? So what? It's just an excuse. You have things to look forward to. We'll get there in just a minute. But where you are is not who you are. Do not be blinded by this condition. I know that sounds easier than it is to apply, but you can apply it. You are up to it. You would not have let this situation occur to you if you couldn't find your way out. You can. That's how powerful you are. And that's one more thing to celebrate. Number 2, while in this person's case, I would advocate, number 1, be happy stationary. I would always implore this person and all to lean into getting physical, lean into regaining mobility. Whatever mobility might mean to you, whether it's walking across a room or going back out into public or taking up a skill, an art, going back to work, lean into it just a little bit. Physically, can I try to go there? In my earlier talks, I've spoken about the severe pain I had in my knee when I had torn meniscus and how I would run through it about 2 houses down the road, and I could not go any further. But while I felt like there was a knife in my knee, I would focus on the other knee that was pain-free. And I noticed that my right thumb was pain-free, and my left ear is pain-free. My knee is killing me. My toes are pain-free. My knee is killing me. My pelvis is pain-free. Within a week, the pain was gone. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be for you, and I'm not saying don't see a doctor. See your doctor. Play both ends to the middle. But lean into physicality, even if your doctor gives you your blessing, even if it hurts a little bit. Just do a little bit, okay? Just a little bit every single day. And follow all of my core manifestation tricks in this regaining mobility. Visualize. Once a day for 4 minutes, just visualize you're mobile. Visualize you're laughing. Visualize you're typing back to me. It worked, Mike, it worked, hallelujah. Or visualize that you're planning a trip to Hawaii. Or visualize that you're out and about, you're mingling with friends, you're doing your favorite sports and your hobbies, things you thought you could never do again because of the fear, because of the boredom, because of the heartbreak, because of the depression, because of the physical condition, the ailment, the excruciating pain. Visualize that it's like you were never this mobile before the condition. It's crazy. There's a whole new world out there. Visualize it, okay? Number 2, after you visualize, car in gear. Take action. Do something about it. Lean into it. Just try to pick up a toe. And if it hurts, notice that the other toe doesn't hurt. Just do something every day. Miracles will soon follow. Visualize, lean into it physically, push yourself a little bit with doctor's approval. And then along these lines, to really buoy yourself and keep confidence going, step 3, after don't be blinded, celebrate what you can, be happy now. Number 2, lean into it to regain mobility. Number 3, I want you to cultivate optimism. You gotta do this. Too often in pain, boredom, fear, regret, heartbreak, we feel like we allow it to characterize our future. It is not our future. It is a fleeting blip in eternity, a fleeting blip in this lifetime. It is not who you are. You have stuff to look forward to. You're going to be out of that chair. You're going to be out in the sunshine. You're going to be with your heart restored and your ailments gone and the disease banished. Cultivate optimism. Give yourself something to look forward to. Whatever that means to you, plan something in the future. While you're enjoying the present, realize that you're going to be able to enjoy music, reading, resources, etc. Put together a little archive of success stories. So any kind of success story where people went from fear to joy, or from sickness to health, or from loneliness to romance. Collect success stories, particularly of people who overcame whatever you're now going through. Okay, there are a zillion, and I'm not exaggerating, a zillion instances of people who have beat stage 4 cancer. Miraculously, it disappeared. A zillion, okay? And there's nothing that people haven't faced down and prevailed over. Nothing, not even excruciating pain. So get yourself in the mindset of what it would be like to actually go through that and become the success story yourself. Maybe that's why you volunteered for the difficult time you're going through right now, so that you could prevail and be a light to other people. That's one more thing to look forward to. Build your library of success stories. Put them in a little scrapbook or put them on a computer note software. I've got one going in all kinds of different areas, and I'm constantly going there imagining where everything is amazing, where everything is iridescent, where everywhere I go I see me and more me, and God and more God, and love and only love. The success stories are everywhere on the internet. Do these 3 things. Be happy now in spite of what's going on. You have cause. Number 2, lean into regaining mobility, whatever that means metaphorically or literally. And number 3, cultivate optimism. You so have this. You're a gladiator of love and joy. You're here to rock and roll, born with default settings through the roof. You have always prevailed. You have always succeeded. You're going to do it again, and you're going to help other people do the same. You can do this. You're not alone. There are legions in the unseen right now cheering you on. They're all lined up around behind you, and they're all going, yes, yes, oh, you can do it. One of them is doing rabbit ears behind your head right now. They love you so much. You are adored. You're not alone. Don't wait until life is over to find out that you were so supported. And you're like, oh, if I only knew I was that loved. You are that loved. Meditate on it. Go within. Feel it. Know with certainty that the love you have felt for other people is being poured onto you right now in amounts you cannot comprehend. Okay, fellow adventurers, thanks for this opportunity. Post your questions below. Check out the link below. I'm still making it available to attend the masterclass on manifesting faster by helping others. It's free. It's 90 minutes. The link below on Facebook. Also, check out the link on my Instagram bio. Post your questions and suggestions down below. I'm still able to read all of them. All right, hasta la pronto, te amo. Thank you, Winnie, Kathy, Alexandra, for being on Facebook. Narelle, Chantal, so good to be in your company. Karen, lots of love. You're going to be pain-free soon. Jeb on Instagram. Ash on fire. Yeah, I like Ash. And who else do we got on Instagram? Trish, Exhale, Marilyn. See it tomorrow. Hasta la pronto.